journalists. The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists has been combing through more than 2 million files of financial transaction data for more than a year. Of countries use covert accounts and companies to shield their wealth.
Now is he's going to end up in jail. Floyd Mayweather, up until now, has avoided jail time like he's avoided punches in the ring, but jail is where he's headed. A Las Vegas judge.
$200 million, $300 million. Yeah, in different accounts.
Reports claim that the FBI has found proof suggesting Floyd Mayweather may have secretly stored millions of dollars in offshore accounts to avoid paying taxes and to hide the full extent of his wealth. Leaked papers state that he allegedly set up shell companies and used overseas banks to move money earned from exhibition matches and sponsorship deals. These concealed assets have sparked serious concerns about honesty in financial reporting and possible tax evasion. Financial analysts say this situation could lead to a large-scale investigation into his money matters. Although Mayweather has often shown off his riches in public, the FBI findings point to a much more private and possibly unlawful way of managing his fortune behind closed doors.
Bank accounts to hide trillions of dollars and evade laws. Again, to Hari, who has the story.
Uncovering the complex workings of offshore tax havens has led to one of the largest cross-border collaborations ever between journalists. The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists has been combing through more than 2 million files of financial transaction data for more than a year. It's taken this long because the digital file size is 160 times larger than the State Department.
Floyd Mayweather has openly admitted that he keeps large amounts of money in several different bank accounts. In a 2013 interview with ESPN, he shared that he had $123 million in one account and explained that he spreads his money across different banks as part of his financial plan. Many wealthy people use this method to reduce risk and keep easy access to cash. Even so, his money matters have faced criticism. Reports say he owed more than $22 million in taxes from 2015, which resulted in a federal tax lien. Owing such a large amount has led many to question how carefully his finances are handled and how transparent he truly is.
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
$200 million, $300 million. Yeah, in different accounts.
Floyd Mayweather's former accountant has shared that Floyd would often brush off amounts like $100,000 or $200,000 or even $50,000 as if they were nothing. According to him, those figures simply did not matter to Floyd and had no real impact on his thinking. However, wealthy investors observing from the outside saw this relaxed mindset as a warning sign. When someone owns a commercial building or a shopping mall valued at $100 million, a $10 million profit taxed at 37 to 40% instead of 20 to 24% can make a huge difference. He also mentioned that there are ongoing talks about ending the step-up in basis rule, which could lead to heavier tax bills in the future.
Just residences making 100, 200 grand here or there, $50,000 not going to affect. But for those large investors, obviously that's becoming very concerning because if you've got a building, big mall or something else, it could be worth $100 million. All of a sudden, you've got a $10 million profit on there that's now going to be taxed at 37 or 40 versus 20 to 24. Huge difference. So that's the biggest one people are keeping their eye on.
Floyd Mayweather's financial activity has sparked debate about his approach to reducing taxes, a method often used by some of the richest people around the world. He has reportedly been connected to offshore accounts, which are financial arrangements that can lower heavy tax payments. These accounts are usually opened in places with relaxed tax rules such as the Cayman Islands or Switzerland. The goal is to move money through these locations so taxes owed in a person's home country can be reduced within legal limits. Offshore accounts function by shifting assets or income to foreign banks where tax rates may be lower or payments can be delayed. For well-known figures like Mayweather, this could mean saving millions in taxes. Although this process is not illegal when handled properly, it still brings up ethical concerns, especially since public services rely on tax money from everyday citizens. Critics believe his approach shows how the very wealthy take advantage of legal gaps in the system.
Use of offshore accounts. I'm sure this isn't your first time hearing the term offshore. Offshore banking, offshore account, etc. What does it bring to mind? Water, scenes, and more water? Surprise, none of the above. Offshore banking is a bit like hiding money in distant places, islands. The wealthy stash their money in foreign banks, often in tax havens known for their friendly financial policies. It's like sending their hard-earned money to a safe place away from tax issues at home. Offshore accounts come with a little bit of tax legal implications and challenges, however. So before you start dreaming of stashing all of your money at that private island, consider what's involved here, right? The tax authorities back home always keep a watchful eyes, and there's always a need for carefulness. Governments everywhere are tightening regulations to prevent abuse.
Joe Rogan has spoken about the huge fortune Floyd Mayweather built during his career and how difficult it must be to handle that level of money. He says that when someone earns that much, there comes a point where massive tax payments are unavoidable. Rogan imagines Mayweather getting a tax bill for $25 million, which already sounds shocking, and then being informed that he actually owes $50 million more, showing how extreme the numbers can become. He also talks about Mayweather's lavish lifestyle, mentioning that he bought more than 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always paid in cash. Even if he rarely drives most of them, Rogan explains that the cars still keep strong value, which makes them useful assets. He respects how Mayweather created such enormous wealth and believes he has developed powerful strategies to maintain it. In Rogan's view, Mayweather understands how to earn, protect, and grow vast amounts of money in a way very few people can manage.
Just neglect to pay.
Neglect, and it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this. He makes so much money, there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about, man?
He's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash. Hilarious. I love it.
He has $15 million worth of cars.
Congratulations.
But he doesn't drive.
I like it. Good. You can sell those. They're worth a lot of money. You can get that money too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just he's really interesting in the amount of money that he's able to generate.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather's business partner has stepped forward to share a tough truth about his finances. Even though Floyd was once one of the highest paid athletes in the world, the partner claims he has spent more than he has earned. He says that no matter how many millions come in each year, most of it is swallowed by an extremely lavish lifestyle, with hundreds of thousands going out every month. Even if he earns $100 million, the heavy spending can still rise faster than the income. The costs include luxury cars, private jets, and high-end real estate, which quickly drain huge amounts of money. The partner also stated that Floyd's money management may not be as strong as it looks from the outside. He hinted that Floyd might not be as wealthy as his public image suggests, especially once monthly expenses are counted. Despite the steady flow of cash, his spending habits make it difficult to build lasting wealth, leaving some people concerned about his financial future and pointing to a clear gap between the flashy image and the real numbers.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved
that's
up.
A fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody's paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out, like whatever the tab is. You know, he should be able to wire that.
I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want it.
Floyd Mayweather's large collection of luxury cars, including several Lamborghinis and a custom 700-horsepower Mercedes-Benz wagon, clearly reflects his extravagant lifestyle. However, owning these high-value vehicles may also add to his ongoing tax troubles. Cars of this level require major spending on insurance, maintenance, and storage, and those costs can grow quickly over time. For example, his purchase of a $500,000 Mercedes Maybach 57s reportedly led to a lawsuit for more than $167,000 in unpaid loan balances after he stopped making monthly payments. Reports also claim he bought over 40 luxury vehicles from one dealership, which brings attention to the financial impact of such spending. While these purchases highlight his wealth, they can also draw the attention of tax authorities, especially if they appear to hide assets or reduce tax payments. On top of that, the complicated ownership and financing details of these cars can make asset reporting more difficult. Without clear records and full transparency, such expensive buys could be seen as efforts to mask financial dealings, and that could result in legal problems.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it. Either or, it doesn't matter. Walk with me, let's talk. I got 9 toys right here. I got the 488 Ferrari. I got the Maybach or the Maybach, whatever you want to call it. I got 7 Rolls Royces right here. I like to call it Lucky 7. So you either motivate it or you hate it. My lifestyle, money man. I'm the money man. Remember that.
Floyd Mayweather's latest purchase of 3 luxury vehicles, including a Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport, a Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG, and a Cadillac Escalade V, has made his already massive car collection even bigger. These new additions, worth around $5 million, show his strong taste for rare and high-end machines. The Bugatti Chiron Pur Sport, one of only 60 ever produced, comes with a 1,500 horsepower engine and can reach speeds of 218 miles per hour, proving his desire to own some of the most exclusive cars in the world. Still, spending at this level brings serious financial responsibilities. The price of insurance, storage, and regular maintenance for vehicles like these can be extremely high. Their public visibility may also draw attention from tax authorities, especially if questions arise about hidden assets or unpaid taxes. Although his net worth is believed to be about $400 million, managing, reporting, and protecting wealth on that scale is far from simple.
When you're the best, you only deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them
2025 Cadillac Escalade V ESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here. Check this out. Come. My new toy. Give me the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a 1-of-1 spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
Floyd Mayweather, along with Kim Kardashian, helped promote Ethereum Max, a cryptocurrency that later faced legal trouble. Investors filed a lawsuit accusing both celebrities of taking part in a pump and dump scheme. The claim stated that they encouraged people to buy Ethereum Max tokens, and soon after the promotion the value dropped sharply, leaving buyers with losses. The situation exposed the serious risks tied to celebrity endorsements in the largely unregulated crypto market, where famous names can strongly influence public opinion and lead everyday investors into risky decisions. The case became a warning about hype-driven promotions where the excitement does not match the real value and people can lose large amounts of money. It also highlighted the need for stronger rules and accountability in the crypto industry, especially when celebrities promote financial products. Mayweather has backed several digital currencies, including Ethereum Max, for large endorsement payments, yet reports suggest he did not personally invest in them. While he promoted these coins online and encouraged fans to participate, his own financial stake appeared limited or non-existent. Critics say he used his influence to boost the price for short-term gain without putting his own money at risk, leading to claims that he took advantage of the crypto space without long-term commitment.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, especially his growing car collection, appears to show more than just a taste for luxury. It also points to a deeper financial approach, or lack of one, focused on avoiding responsibilities. Even with large debts and unpaid taxes, Mayweather continues to show off his wealth. His focus on buying high-end cars seems to distract from the financial obligations he faces. These purchases act as symbols of status while he neglects the money he actually owes. Insights from Deji's experience with Mayweather reveal a man who, despite immense wealth, is insecure and very aware of how the public sees him. His dismissive reaction to a fan mentioning a trip to Dubai suggests he is keen on protecting his image and using his success to shield his vulnerabilities. By flaunting wealth in public, He may be trying to cover up real problems like growing debts and tax responsibilities. This behavior shows a pattern of using flashy possessions to shift attention away from financial realities instead of dealing with them directly.
I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
I mean, I just have better, better manager, agent, all of that.
Although you may not have done it if Logan had just been paid, right? Like maybe you needed Logan to...
No, it's because it's like, remember when I fought Vinny Hackett?
No, yeah, true. No one at that event got paid.
Everyone apart from
you and Gib, right?
Yeah, me and Gib, we got paid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Shout out manager.
Yeah.
I don't know, can we say his name?
Yeah, say his name, yeah.
Shout out Lim.
Chiverano.
I like,
Man like Chiverano.
Can we say his name?
Oh, really?
Oh my god. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened. Okay. So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just doing, just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he you don't have to respond to that,
no,
but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." Like why?
Like what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Those
soundboards.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, once famous for calling himself the best ever, is now confronting the reality of serious financial problems. His undefeated record in boxing can't protect him from years of unpaid taxes and growing debts. Despite his flashy lifestyle, the pressure from these obligations is catching up. Expensive cars, luxury homes, and public displays of wealth haven't hidden the legal challenges he faces. While he's clearly skilled at making money, his management of it has often been questionable. His bold flaunting of riches may seem like a challenge to institutions like the IRS, but even he can't avoid them forever. Interest and penalties keep adding up, and no amount of Instagram posts or extravagant purchases can erase that. Floyd's actions suggest he believes he can dodge responsibility, but eventually he will have to deal with the consequences. After retiring from professional boxing, Mayweather turned to exhibition fights, which drew heavy criticism. Fans and experts argued these matches, often against lesser-known or unranked opponents, didn't live up to his legendary reputation. Critics said he was prioritizing massive paydays over the competitive spirit that built his legacy. Some suggested these easy bouts were a way to support his lavish lifestyle amid mounting financial pressures. By focusing on money-driven exhibitions, Floyd shifted attention from his championship legacy to short-term earnings, leaving many longtime fans disappointed in the choice.
Anybody else's terms, but you to make the decision, you know what? This is it. I don't care what all you guys say. I'm out of here. I'm done.
I mean, I think I think I just had a game plan. I had a brilliant game plan. The game plan was to be very outspoken. You know, I was born with personality. I was born with charisma. Speak my mind. Speak from the heart. You know, I don't hate or dislike anyone. I want to go out there, you know, and just do what I have to do inside that square circle. Choose a tremendous team on the outside that's going to help me take things to the next level, and that's what I did.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more.